On this segment of Lake to Sea Outdoors, we're fishing rattle corks for spec sea trout.
What we wanted to show you today was a new technique that you probably hadn't thought of that can produce a lot of fish. So the next time you're out and the fishing slows down, get out a cork, start ripping it. You'll catch some spec trout like this. There you went. Aha! Yeah, nice little trout, little guy. But that's what we're after. Proof positive that fishing a cork fast can trigger a lot of these fish to bite that may otherwise just sit there. Nice little, probably 12, 13 inch little schoolie trout. There, let him go back and get to be a big one. Here you go, buddy. You got it. There we go. This might be a little bit of trout this time. Yeah, another, looks like a, yeah, oh yeah, a little better. Come here, you. Thinks he's sporty. It's funny how people don't talk about trout jumping, but they definitely jump. Get my hand wet. After the poor guy's got the red tide, this has been, going to take every one of these fish as a gift. We want to take good care of them. There we go. Whoa, you chopped that. Just a nice paddle tail. Trick is you don't have to use live bait to fish a cork like this, power fishing. That's a real nice spec trout. You know, I would say solid, I'd say he's a 15 incher anyhow. Let's get him back. There we go. That one came kind of smack right near the boat. Yeah, it's nice when you get in a school of fish. Don't keep drifting, by the way. If you hit a school of fish, usually, these guys are never usually by themselves. You know, that's another just nice, average spec trout. So, get him up here and get him off, let him go, and go get another one. Now, while I was talking about rigging, yeah, that's a nicer fish. Check that one out, huh? Nice. That one's chunky. He's probably 16, 17 inches, but really nice. So, unhook him. There we go. And all these years of guiding, one of the things that is so important that I can't stress enough is always use the heaviest line you can. This is 40-pound braid. It's as thin as most 25 or 30. It's made by Fins. It's their wind tamer. It's the thinnest braid I could find that doesn't cause us any problems. So I would hate to have you or one of the clients lose a giant fish because I decided to go lighter on the tackle to be sportier. The key is to always, always use the heaviest line and leader that you can get away with in the water conditions you're dealing with. Obviously, if it's crystal clear, you're gonna have to downsize your leader. There we go. Oh, this one is sporty. I have a feeling it might be a catfish. Never fails. Just about the time I think you get a real nice trout, Mr. Catfish shows up. Let's see. Kind of fighting like Mr. Catfish. I hope it's, oh no. That's a nice speck. Look at that one. Just like that last one, nice speck. Look at it. That's what I'm talking about. You could do me a favor and get off right there would be perfect. You don't have to touch it. Okay, let me get down here for y'all. We'll do a nice, easy. Hey, how's that? Perfect. Catch, photo, release. There's nothing better than that. Never had to touch them, got to see them. So did you. I love fishing cork like I love fishing a cork like this. Man, when the fish are on, they're on. You can cover so much water. So you're not like babying it along. See what we got here? Shaking his head like a nice trout. Another one, beauty. Okay, oh, there's one with him. There's one with him. Hopefully you can see that in the video. The water is not super clear, but hey, it's tannic and it's nice and we'll take it every day. Now, come here you. I think he decided to eat this. Look at this guy. He choked it. And it's just a little paddle tail bait, right in the roof of the mouth. Single fanger, a lot of them are. Really, really nice spec trout. Thank goodness they're back. Thank goodness there's lots of them. And I'm gonna put him back, take good care of him, and we'll go catch another one. Okay, we're gonna let him go. Whoa, there he went. This is a great technique and I really want you to take some time and use it. But I need to show you better how we rig this. You know, while it's great for me to wave this around, it really doesn't show you how we rig it and the different baits we can use. So here's a little graphic that'll explain it a lot better.
Now we need to show you how to rig a rattle bomb cork. We always start with 340-pound test stainless wire, a 100-pound coast lock snap, and a ½ ounce egg sinker. We have a special tool to bend the wire, and we never add swivels to the line end of the cork because as you're casting, sometimes the swivel leans over and it'll wrap knots around the wire. So, word of warning, swivels, probably not a good idea. When it comes time to rig the terminal end of your tackle, it's important to consider jig head weight. If the water is really shallow, you might want to use an 1/8 ounce. Most of the time we use a 1/4 ounce because the bait drops faster. You'll trigger a few more strikes. Plastic is certainly a personal choice. Leaders, 20 to 30 pound fluoro is great, and 2 to 4 feet is about the right length. Super shallow water, go for 2. The rest of the year, pretty much go for a 4-foot leader. Remember, fish it slower in the wintertime.
There's one. Hit right by the boat. Nice. It's like another carbon copy of the last one. A lot of 15, 16-inch trout this morning. Really, really, really great. Oh yeah, he's sporty. Oh, I think he's a bass or something. He's fighting hard. Well, come here, you. He's shaking it. We'll go out here and see if I can carefully land him. Here we go. I've been trying not to net these fish. There's no reason to hurt their slime layer. They're fairly fragile anyhow. Wet my hand. Come here. There you go. Good. Really nice fish. We've given you lots of information on power corking, but we really haven't shown you exactly how to present it. So I'm gonna do that now because that's the key. You need to fish it just like I'm gonna to make sure that you maximize your bite. The way to retrieve it is pop, 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 pop. So you just give it a twitch, just a nice sharp jerk. There's a little bit of pause there. Bait on your jig head sinks a little, but it's mostly just pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it. Nice steady rhythm. You don't have to pull it super hard. These corks we showed you, they're plastic, they float easy, they make lots of noise, and you can just keep going. And this will catch a lot of fish just besides spec trout. Well, I hope that little corking demo showed you exactly how to present the bait, which is super, super important. That cadence, pop, pop, pop is the key. Just don't slow it down. It's keeping your bait just under the cork, making the fish look up for it, and in 2 to 5 feet of water, they're just gonna come up and hammer it. We hope that will put a lot more fish in your boat.